Ryan. That's how they pronounce it most places. I grew up down here in the South where it's just one long syllable. It's just Ryan. How you doing, Ryan? For half my childhood, I thought I was named after the outside of a watermelon. Very confusing for a young man. Yeah, I've lived in North Carolina for most of my life, but I was up in New York City for 8 years. And yeah, sure, New York City, woo! I love it. It's a great place. When I lived in New York, I felt like I was always learning new things about different cultures. Like, one of my friends in New York is Italian. His name's Frank. He told me one time, he said he's afraid people assume that he's racist just because he's Italian. And that blew my mind, because, like, growing up in the South, like, we never thought of Italians as being racist. Like, we just think of them as dirty Italians. Like, we're the racists. Who do these Italians think they are? You can't out-hate the South. Stay in your lane, Luigi. You stick to making pizza. We got the racism covered, okay? You follow your grandma's recipe, I'll follow mine. How about that? Do what we do best. Yeah, I didn't have a car when I lived in New York, so that was a big adjustment. Last year I moved back to the South. I had to remember how to drive. I had to remember how to text while I drive. It's a whole different skill. I am very good at texting while driving. My problem is I'm terrible at driving while texting. That's the part that doesn't go so good. My spelling and grammar are perfect. My lane changes are unintentional. I've learned that any car can be a self-driving car if you stop paying attention. I'll just be driving down the highway, catching up on the group chat, my car's like, we're going over here now. And then the guy in that lane starts honking at me all angry, and it's like, buddy, I'm as surprised as you are, okay? I didn't have anything to do with this. I was on my phone. We are both victims of Toyota right now. Might have a class action suit on our hands. I don't have any kids, but I'm an uncle. I like that. That's a good gig. Yeah. My little niece, she just lost her first tooth. That's so cool how we get the baby teeth to practice with before the real ones come in. Why doesn't the body do that with more than just teeth? Like, I feel like little kids could be so much more durable. Like, you get attacked by a shark, and the parents are just like, yeah, it's fine, that was his baby leg. No, yeah, it was already getting pretty loose, to be honest. We're going to yank it off this weekend. The shark did us a favor. Oh, no, he's ready for that big leg. He's ready. I hate how when you're a little kid, like, people are always trying to, like, manipulate you into being good. Like, that's what Santa Claus is, right? Like, he'll bring you something special, but you gotta be good all year. Like, I always liked the Tooth Fairy better. It just felt like a more casual relationship. The Tooth Fairy does not care if you're a good person. Like, they don't even ask. Santa wants to know if you've been naughty or nice. Tooth Fairy's only got one question. You got that tooth for me? I'm not here to judge anybody. Right? You do what you gotta do to get through the day. I collect children's teeth. All right? You think I'm pointing fingers? I was a pretty good kid, though. I wasn't a good student. Like, school was never my thing. When I was in elementary school, they diagnosed me with ADD, attention deficit disorder, because, like, I couldn't focus on my teacher during class. But I don't actually think I had a deficit of attention. I think I had a surplus of cool shit in my head that my teachers could not compete with. So I think the obvious solution is Adderall for the teachers. Help them step their game up so they can keep me interested. Instead, they gave it to me. I didn't like it. I hated Adderall as a kid. Which, that's weird, because as an adult, I love most drugs. I'm a big fan, generally. Like, Sometimes I like to smoke a little weed every day for 12 years. That's something I'm into. Yeah. It's one of the great things about my day job. They don't drug test me. It's a big perk. I work in advertising, and I don't love it. I just do it for the money, which is not the right reason. You should go into advertising because you're truly passionate about lying to people. Like every day I go to work and I help make those annoying commercials that interrupt the thing that you actually wanted to watch. And I feel bad about that, but I have to keep doing it because I need the money. Because if I don't have money, I can't afford Hulu Plus. I just have to use the basic regular Hulu. And that means that I have to watch ads, and I don't want to see that garbage. I work remotely, work from home. I like it most of the time, but I never thought I would say this. I kind of miss the office sometimes. Like, sometimes I miss the office small talk. One other, right, it's very relatable. My favorite kind of small talk is when people try to figure out what you can believe. Can you believe it's August? Can you believe it? Like, yeah, actually I can. I noticed back in July the numbers kept getting bigger, and I started connecting dots. And I was like, I'm pretty sure there's only one place this could end. It's August. And the thing is, I like talking about the things I believe, but I go a little deeper. I like to throw it back at him and raise the stakes. Like, Ryan, can you believe how cold it is? Like, oh, I know, and can you believe the Bible? Where are you going? No, not HR, not again, come on. We're having fun. I was online the other day, I was reading the news, and I saw one of those, like, clickbait article headlines, and it said, "Is the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia the world's most dangerous millennial?" Weird qualifier at the end, right? Why does it matter when he was born? Is Vladimir Putin the world's most ruthless Libra? Click the link and find out. I'll be honest with you guys, that's the only joke I've ever written that required me to Google Vladimir Putin's birthday. October 7th, if you were wondering, if you want to send him something. Got a couple months. Yeah, that's the day before mine. I'm October 8th. We're Libra brothers, me and Vlad. Yeah, I'm going to be 34 this year. When I was a kid, I thought I was going to grow up and I was going to change the world. And now I've gotten older and I've learned, like, I am not an ambitious person. I don't have any big goals I'm trying to accomplish. Like, this is my approach to life. Like, I just want to be comfortable and enjoy the time I have here. It's a hospice mentality. My ideal Saturday night is me at home, surrounded by loved ones, managing my pain with drugs, on an adjustable bed in my living room. You're like, come on. It's not just a great way to die, it's a great way to live. Give it a try. You will not regret it. But yeah, I'm in my 30s. A lot of my friends are accomplishing big things, starting families. I feel like all my friends, they either have kids or they have dogs they pretend are kids. Yeah, I know a lot of people, they call their dogs their fur babies. Yeah, and everybody thinks that's cute, but it doesn't work the other direction. Whenever I call one of my friends' babies a skin puppy, nobody likes that. Double standard. Yeah, I'm a little hesitant about having kids, because, I don't even know what the world's going to be like in 10 years. And my fear is it's going to be awesome and I won't be able to enjoy it because I'm stuck raising a kid. Kids are expensive too, man. Like, I've already got some financial obligations. I just upgraded to Spotify Premium. Oh, and I learned, I didn't know this, apparently when you're on Spotify, all of the little playlists you create are public. Like anyone can see them. Yeah, my friend was explaining that to me, and that's when I remembered that I have a playlist on there called Songs for Fucking. So, I don't know what's more embarrassing, the fact that anyone can see the songs I've been boning to, or the fact that there are no songs on that playlist. I never actually built the list. It's an empty playlist called Songs for Fucking. It just seems like a sad public statement about my sex life. And now that I know everyone can see it, I feel pressure not only to add songs, but to add songs that kind of paint a glorified picture of me as a lover. You know, like that techno song Sandstorm. Like, I cannot actually hold that tempo. You know, like I would shatter my pelvis if I tried. It's the illusion I'm trying to create. You guys have been so much fun. That's it for me.